Besides which, he might not want to come out with you watching.
Oh, he doesn't like being spied on.
Is it fixed? Did you ask about the Crooked Man?
Buffkin's still working on it. He said it might be a while.
If you're so self-reliant, what do you want from the business office so bad?
What I want is my business.
I can't take those two right now. We're trying to catch a murderer, and they're over there bickering about bureaucracy. We're at war. Don't they realize that?
Do you need some help over there?
Yeah, thanks. Go talk to Toad. But just so you know, we can't pay him. He really needs to go to the farm, you know. So just break the news and be done with it, okay?
Toad, come here.
I see how it is. Passed off to an underling, eh? Why am I not surprised? Well, you did cause what damage brings me in here, so maybe it's for the best. Just need a little bit of dosh to cover it. I tried talking to her about it, but it's like chatting up a brick wall, it is. Now, I'm sure you've got your own agenda, Sheriff, but I've taken a real wooler because of you.
Das ist keine Bank.
Toad, this is the business office, not a bank.
You're always talking about glamours and how it's my responsibility. Well, what about your responsibility? My car, total, the gaping maw in my wall, any of us sound familiar? I'm not looking for a handout, just what's right.
Ich gebe dir das Geld von Crane.
Crane won't be getting any use out of this. Will that do?
Crane's money, eh? Well, I suppose that means it belongs to me as much as anybody. Thank you, Sheriff.
Use it to get glamour, Toad. You got the money now, so I won't be so lenient if I catch you again. And the farm is always on the table.
But of course.
Bluebeard, you want to talk? Now's your chance.
I've just made my donation funding this office, so direct your questions to Miss White.
Well, at least he's not trying to get rid of me.
He's not?
For now. Did you take care of Toad? I mean, I saw the way he left. I know it may not seem that important right now, but glamours are the law for a very good reason. You know that as well as I.
Don't worry. I did the right thing.
Are you sure? Because he left looking pretty happy. Fine, we'll deal with it later. I know I should be asking how it got like this, but I just keep wondering why it happened. To Faith and Lily. You've seen his world. Do you have any idea why he'd want them dead? I don't know if the Crooked Man killed them with his own hand or if it was one of his goons, but someone did. What would make a person do that? What could those girls have done?
Guys like the Crooked Man, all they care about is money. That's what all his operations were about. Maybe Faith and Lily weren't bringing enough money in. Or maybe they were just trying to find a way out.
Sheriff, Miss White! I believe the mirror is repaired.
Gott sei Dank.
I have to say,
Kannst
I
du
have
weitergehen?
been better. But thanks for putting me back together.
I'm sorry, I have to know. Mirror, mirror, we're glad you weren't slain. Now please show us that sick creep Crane.
Ist das eine gute Idee?
Are you really sure you want to see him?
You will get on that plane to Paris, and you will wait for the day the Crooked Man needs you. Until then, not a peep. Otherwise, I get to deal with you my way. So please, please disobey. Wait a minute. Someone's watching.
What just happened?
We pointed you in the wrong direction. Looked at Bloody Mary's reflection.
Oh, her. That explains the sting. I'd rather not have to feel the pain she brings. So, Let's not do
Naja, die erscheint ja im Spiegel, wenn man 5-mal Bloody Mary und so sagt, ne?
You're right. We need to focus on the immediate
Und
threat.
deswegen
And
konnte
that's
die
the
den
Crooked Man.
Spiegel da
Bigby, we don't have a lot
rühren.
of time.
Are you having trouble with the rhyme?
Spieglein, Spieglein.
Mirror, mirror, no time to pout. So, where does Crooked Man hang out? I
Tja,
don't recognize the door, but that's the Crooked Man symbol on it.
Hold off.
ist wieder verschwunden. Ist die Tür wieder woanders da.
The door. It moves.
What'd I tell you?
Wait a minute. I know that door.
That's Central Park. I don't know when it's gonna move again, but I'm gonna get there before it does.
Bigby, wait. When you get the Crooked Man, make sure you bring him back alive. He has to stand trial. This can't be like it was with Tweedledum. I don't care if it gets out of hand. You don't let it come to that. I know that emotions can run high, and you have your reasons to handle this a certain way. But we have to make a commitment to working within the
Ah,
law.
keine Garantien.
I can't make that promise. This could turn sour, just depending on how the wind blows. I have to be able to handle it how I see fit.
If people are going to have faith in the Fabletown government again, we need to be fair. Show them that we're doing things the right way. I have enough
Ich
to worry
probier's
about
ja,
here
aber ich kann
while
dir
I
nichts
hold the case
versprechen.
against
So.
you. So I'm going to trust you to handle this properly. That is, if you think you're ready.
Of course I'm ready. I got no other choice.
Ich bin bereit geboren, Mädel. Doch bald besann er sich des Guten, Trophäe. Die Gothic Bridge, Central Park, 94. Straße, nachts halt. Kaum bevor sich die Tür wieder ändert, eintreten.
Tim, what the hell are you doing here?
Good evening, Sheriff. I'm here to take you to the boss. Thanks, by the way. for letting me off
Komm,
kindly.
Handschütteln.
I have to admit, when they asked me to watch the door, I wasn't sure what to expect when you came through that portal. I know you weren't here on a social call.
Was mich erwartet?
Hold on. You've just been waiting for me to show up? You knew I was coming?
That's what they told me. I don't know, they said you made it pretty clear. I'm supposed to bring you right on in, so if you'll come this way. Look, this is the one thing I have to do.
Ich folge dir.
Lead on.
Weiß nicht, was ich davon halten soll.
Thanks for understanding. This is all I'm here to do, and I don't want to mess it up. I know I'm probably the last person you'd expect to be a guard or an escort.
Für
for
dich
that
ist es
matter.
hier
You
gefährlich.
shouldn't be here, Tim. This place is dangerous. Especially for someone like you.
That. Whatever you may think of him, he doesn't treat me like some broken little kid. I think he gets what it's like. He gave me a job, and I'm lucky to have it. This is the only option I've got. Just keep that in mind, maybe? Because if you and the boss go up against each other,
Wenn du hier
the rest
arbeitest,
of
steckst du mit
Fabletown is
drin.
gonna get caught in the middle.
Do you realize you're not just minding the door? Work for that crooked bastard, your hands get dirty too.
It's not so bad.
Not so bad. Are you fucking blind, Tim? He's a murderer.
So you're telling me you agree with everything Crane does? A lot of us depend on him. Some of us never get to the front of the line at the business office. But he's there. We need you, but we need him too. What we don't need is a war. Hey, Sheriff, hold up. I gotta go in with you. Can't you just wait up, Sheriff? Thanks.
Na, wir sind ja nicht so. Wer ist hinter der Tür?
Tell me who the fuck is back there.
I don't exactly know. I just mind the door.
You needn't
The
worry.
boss is there.
He'll come around,
I know that
and I
much.
trained before him. I'm sure he will prove himself quite handy to have in my pocket. Either he's smart enough to see this is for the best,
Klingt wie Blaubart.
or dim enough to do as he's told.
I say he'd be more useful.
Bloody hell! This fucking guy!
I was wondering when you'd turn up.
I'm sorry, sir. He wouldn't let
It's
me.
all right, Tim. I shouldn't have expected the sheriff to give you respect enough to do your job. But you did fine. You can go now.
Guck mal, die ganze Unterwelt von
Everyone in
Fabletown
Fabletown has a role to
vereint.
follow. You just have to pay attention to what they need to help them find it. Why don't you have a seat, Sheriff? We have a great deal to discuss.
Also gut. Reden wir.
All right, you got me here. Let's talk.
Trophäe erhalten und alle waren glücklich.
I've heard stories about you.
Ah, das war's anscheinend mit Episode 4. Ich hab gedacht, es geht noch ein bisschen weiter. Aber das war's schon wieder.
The wolf is coming. And they would wait, hiding anywhere they could squeeze their pathetic, shivering corpses. Some would just drop to their knees where they stood, close their eyes, and wait for death. And you'd give it to them. I wish I could have seen it. Oh well.
Gut, dann bis zum nächsten Mal. Haut rein.